Hi guys, it's Matt back with Vid of the Week. This week we're looking at, or thinking about, Apple's advanced data protection. So if you're somebody with an iPhone, this one is definitely for you. So did you know that Apple and its standard encryption does allow them, the company, to access your data should they be issued with a warrant? First point. Second point is that Apple actually have a feature called ADP, and that's for advanced data protection. And this feature, if you opt in, makes your data unreadable by Apple themselves and anybody else who wants access to it. Now, ADP has actually been removed from the UK market due to the Home Office issuing a secret warrant in January, which basically said that Apple needs to share data encrypted with ADP in the event of a national security threat. Now, in response to this, rather than create a backdoor, Apple have decided to pull it from the UK market for the time being. They have issued a response to that and are trying to argue against it. However, at the moment, ADP is no longer available in the UK, and therefore anybody who didn't have it enabled before it was pulled, all your data that's stored on your Apple devices is accessible by Apple should they be issued with a warrant to share it. Now, that doesn't mean they will, it just means it's possible. So the argument for this from the Home Office there is that if there is a national security threat, they might need access to that data. But I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are on this. Should Apple allow that data to be shared with the Home Office should they believe there's a national security threat? Or would you prefer all of your data to be encrypted at all times, bearing in mind that applies to anybody with an Apple device? Personally, I know what I think about it. My data is my data, and unless I am asked to share it, I shouldn't, no other company should be in charge of that. The world we live in, these things do exist. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts. Should we have full control over our data, or for reasons of national security, should the government be able to get access to it?